Do environmental horror movies mirror our eco-anxiety? Imagine a world where nature fights back in terrifying ways. That's what environmental horror movies often show us. They tap into our fears about climate change and ecological damage. These films use monsters, disasters, and strange phenomena to dramatize what could happen if we keep harming the planet. They turn the natural world into a source of terror or revenge, making us think about what might come if we ignore environmental warnings. Eco-horror, also called environmental horror, is a subgenre where nature becomes hostile or strange because of human mistakes. The monsters or disasters in these movies symbolize pollution, climate change, or disrespect for natural rules. For example, some films show creatures born from toxic waste, representing biological chaos caused by chemical pollution. Others focus on waterborne bacteria outbreaks caused by water pollution, showing how neglect can lead to deadly consequences. These stories suggest that nature will adapt and survive, but humans might suffer the most. What makes eco-horror different from other natural disaster movies is its focus on nature reacting to human actions. Instead of random weather or earthquakes, these films show nature retaliating because of pollution or environmental abuse. The natural world becomes an active force, not just a background. Think of giant mutated animals or ecosystems turned dangerous because of human interference. These stories tap into fears about ecological imbalance and the blurring line between humans and nature. The rise of eco-horror movies matches growing worries about climate change and environmental decline. These films often show unstoppable natural disasters, mutated wildlife, or irreversible damage as symbols of real-world crises. They use horror to make us feel the urgency of protecting the environment. The genre's focus on survival and fear makes it perfect for exploring eco-anxiety, showing what might happen if we ignore the warnings. These movies can serve as warnings, making abstract fears about pollution and climate change more concrete. By turning environmental issues into monsters or disasters, they grab our attention and make us think about our role in caring for the planet. Watching these films can inspire viewers to reflect on how their actions impact the environment and what changes might be needed. In the end, environmental horror movies do reflect our eco-anxiety. They dramatize nature's possible response to human harm, turning ecological fears into vivid stories of terror. They use horror elements to explore pollution, climate change, and ecological imbalance, making visible the worries many of us feel about the future of Earth. These films highlight the tension between humans and nature, reminding us that our actions have consequences, and sometimes those consequences are frightening.